now on to an NDTV Profit Exclusive again. Ola Electric has laid off close to 1,500 employees in its second round of job cuts in 6 months, with nearly half being contract workers. These layoffs come as the company's expansion hasn't translated into strong sales, with some of its 4,000 stores selling fewer than one scooter per month. My colleague Tushar joins us to tell us more details. So Tushar, we've seen 2 rounds of layoffs in just 6 months alone. We've seen slow sales. Is Ola Electric expanding too fast without a strong demand?
Good evening, Sanjana. So the layoffs that we have seen this time is skewed towards contractual employees that were brought on board in December to man the extra stores that were set up, or the experience stores that were set up to offer for sales and service requirements. Now, 2 months have passed. The expansion, that is about 4,000 stores, has not translated into sales. The company is averaging about 25,000 units a month. Now, to sustain 4,000 exclusive stores, you'll have to have about 2 lakh units per month sales. That's what analysts and sources are indicating, but that's not happening at this point of time. So essentially, with the layoffs, the company is looking to cut costs. This is the reason why even Bhavish Agrawal pointed out that we need the sales to turn profitable. The whole game is about turning profitable. Bhavish Agrawal, in a previous analyst call, had said that the company needs to sell consistently 50,000 units every month to achieve profitability on an EBITDA level. Remember, it's actually this expansion plan that happened. This expansion that happened in December ballooned the company's EBITDA loss to about 460 crores from about 350 in the previous quarter. So operational profitability is the goal, and all these cost-cutting measures are fitting in with this particular endeavor in mind.
Absolutely, Tushar. And you know, another update that you also shared with us earlier, the Roadster X electric motorcycle is delayed because of these technical issues and missing its expected mid-March delivery timeline. So will this delay and of course the technical problems hurt the consumer trust in Ola Electric's future products? And curious to understand, what steps could they possibly take to address the challenge before launch?
So to wind back a little bit, the Ola's, let's talk about the industry actually. India is essentially a motorcycle market. So if you crack the motorcycle market, you are assured guaranteed volumes going ahead. Now, Ola is the first listed company, so to speak, to launch an electric motorcycle. Market leaders like Hero or Honda or Bajaj have not ventured into the space so far. So Bhavish Agrawal was banking a lot on motorcycles to drive the incremental volumes that the company wants. But when your motorcycle is not homologated, which means its roadworthiness has not been proved so far, that raises a question on the quality of the products that Ola Electric is producing. Remember, quality and service-related issues was the problems that were faced in previous iterations of Ola Electric scooters as well. So those issues like the thermal management, battery management system, the motor, all of those issues are still cropping up, and that's why it's not homologated or approved by the government for road usage. So it's again a sort of deja vu for Ola Electric, and those niggles will have to be sorted out if the company has to move towards profitability.
And Tushar, before I let you go, because adding to concerns these investor reports of 50 to 55% drop in the investment value, which was made when Ola Electric was valued at 5.4 billion, how will Ola Electric then reassure investors amid concerns over valuation and market performance?
So, Sanjana, it's less than a year since the company listed. It was a blockbuster listing in July last year.
Sure.
That made Bhavish Agrawal a billionaire. It was seen as the upcoming company which was going up against the established players. But somewhere down the line, because of the service as well as quality issues, that growth has petered out. Now what has happened is the company which listed at 71 rupees per share, that value is down to 54 or 53 today. So investors who invested in the company at about $5.4 billion before the IPO are now sitting at about 50 to 55% loss. That's what investors and sources have told us. So where is the stock headed from here on? If these problems keep on happening, essentially it is obviously going to be a negative for the stock. Any positive news on the terms of in terms of higher sales, as well as the on-stream of the Gia factory, where Ola Electric makes its own cells, will be positives for the stock going ahead.
Absolutely, Tushar. Thank you so much for bringing us those updates. Ola Electric once again cutting over 1,000 jobs to stem losses.